for anything, I've always wanted to do, it's like, this is a collaborative effort. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't work for you, you don't work for me. We work with each other and for each other. And I think that's really important. And that's how you grow with, your manager or your agent. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And that's the most important thing, And it, don't get me wrong, it's, it's a flex to be like, yeah, man, just hit up my manager's email. Do you know what I mean? But I always think, I definitely like in that early stage of anyone's journey, do you know what I mean? Still, you're still your own manager and still say, oh, yeah, man, take my number. Do you know what I mean? And when it gets to maybe something that is a bit more complicated, like a contract or, payment, and you're not really too sure, then you might want to say, hey, man, do you mind if I pass this on to someone? This is my manager. She would just kind of look out for stuff and make sure this gets connected. I'm not trying to flex on you and say, but it's just making sure that, like, we do it properly. Do you know what I mean? And even to the stage I'm at now, people say, oh, could you jump on the podcast? I say, yeah, I'll do it. But let me just send it to my manager. So, because I don't want to say yes, and then you're waiting there with camera equipment and you don't turn up because I'm at somewhere else. Do you know what I mean? But I think definitely, if anyone's at a beginning stage of their journey, some people always want to be like, I need a manager now. And sometimes you don't. And sometimes it's like, cool, I can do this by myself. And there are times where it's going to get hard and you're like, okay, cool. I don't know this contract. I don't know how to navigate in a room where I might need someone to kind of help me in those phases. But, they always remember that wherever you are and you're still your own manager, there's going to be times where you have to go to the room by yourself and that agent or that manager won't be there in the room, And I think that's always important to have in the back of your mind. I go to these meetings in LA and they'll, pull out the red carpet and stuff. And I'm like, I've got to be my manager today for Mo. And, they'll tell you, yeah, man, dude, man, you're great. We're going to get you in a movie, man. Like, dude, you like Christmas? I'm like, what kind of question is that? Do you know what I mean? Like, you just say it. Yeah, I love Christmas, man. Great, we're going to put you in a Christmas film, man. Oh, my God, we got, like, Denzel in there. You're like, no, you don't. But you don't say that. But at this point, I'm just being the manager. Yeah. And then when it's done, that might be your moment where you say, okay, I think I might need a manager now. Or maybe, like, I just know they're chatting shit. Or maybe it's serious. Maybe I can follow up with an email. I still do that to this day. I still, ask, like, oh, well, like, can I get this person's email? And I'll follow up, So, yeah, that managers are there as the person you collaborate, you collab with, and not the person that you're like, you work for me and I do the job, or I work for you. It's never has to feel that way. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Because otherwise people go on podcasts 10 years later, be like, yo, man, they owe me money. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, that's not a vibe, man.